On 31st July 2025, Indus Action convened a roundtable at IIT Delhi's Research and Innovation Park, Unlocking Inclusive Education, a dialogue on student retention, inclusion, and barriers faced under RTE Section 121C. Section 121C of the Right to Education Act mandates private schools to reserve 25% of seats for children from disadvantaged backgrounds. While this provision has expanded access, the questions remain. Are these children able to stay in school? And do they truly feel included? At the roundtable, Indus Action launched the Annual Retention Survey 2025, covering over 3,400 families across 4 states. This survey provides valuable insights into progress and challenges under RTE 121C. Retention rates are encouraging. 93% of students from the 2023-24 cohort and 87% from the 2021-22 cohort remain enrolled. Uttarakhand shows nearly universal retention at 99%, while Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh lag at 86% and 80%. Odisha also reports strong retention at 97 to 98%. Girls are most likely to stay enrolled, yet also more likely to report discrimination. Affordability continues to be a barrier, with 94% of families in Andhra Pradesh still paying school fees.
So the report just begins to scratch the surface of the really important questions that we are asking. Are children feeling included in schools? What is their schooling experience like? How are their relationships with their peers, with their teachers, overall the school environment? How is it being conducive to their growth and their academics, and as well as beyond academic growth?
The most powerful insights came directly from the students themselves. Their aspirations, challenges, and hopes for a more inclusive future.
मेरे को अपने स्कूल में म्यूजिक अच्छा लगता है, डांस अच्छा लगता है। मेरे स्कूल में एक टीचर है जो मेरे को बहुत अच्छी लगती है। वो मेरे को हमारा मन नहीं करता, हम जब बोलते हैं उन्हें तो वो हमें खिलाते भी है और साथ ही साथ पढ़ाते भी हैं। स्कूल में दोस्त होते हैं, पढ़ाई होती है, तो इसलिए अच्छा लगता है।
बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ होती है, स्पोर्ट्स में भी बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ है, एंड फ्रेंड जोन्स भी मेरा बहुत अच्छा है। जैसे कि EWS एंड उसके बीच में बिल्कुल भेदभाव नहीं करते हैं और बहुत अच्छे से टॉपिक्स भी एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। सारे टीचर्स अच्छे से बोलती हैं।
Leadership voices emphasize the need to go beyond admissions to ensure dignity, belonging, and equitable outcomes for every child.
For the last 5 years, while we've been focusing on retention, which is important because you want to understand what happens once somebody actually gets a seat, right? So we typically at Indus Action work with the system and with parents to help people get allocations to their RTE seats. It has been of our interest to understand whether they remain in those seats, and that's been the sort of first phase of our research interest. We did, of course, this year find that there were a lot more students who were finding it quite difficult to pay different kinds of school fees. And I think that remains sort of an important question for sort of the future of RTE, given that it's supposed to be free education. We saw that students are paying fees and parents of students are paying fees for uniforms, for books, and in some cases also for tuition. So that remains a concern.
Connections were made and the ideas for the future of inclusive education began to take shape.
Broadly, I think to take away that, so far this policy, while there has been some reluctance to implement it, has already impacted very positively lakhs of students, and that there is something to celebrate here, but also that there's a lot of work to be done to try and keep this going in the longer term, given the challenges that we are facing today in terms of the cost of education.
As the roundtable concluded, one message stood out. RTE 12(1)C has opened doors for millions, but access must also mean retention, inclusion, and opportunity. That is the journey Indus Action is committed to continue. Together, let us ensure that every child not only enters school but thrives in it.